Yo, it's D with the Headline Podcast, where I read you the story behind the headline. University of Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders, considered one of the top 2 players at the position available on April's NFL draft, will not work out at the scouting combine in Indianapolis this week. Sources confirmed to ESPN. Sanders won't work out at Lucas Oil Stadium. He will meet with teams in Indianapolis. Quarterbacks are scheduled to arrive Tuesday at the combine, which formally opens Monday. Their on-field workouts are slated for Saturday. It is not known if Sanders will go through the medical exams prospects are scheduled to do each year at the combine. Sanders is expected to throw on campus next month at Colorado's Pro Day. Often, some of the top prospects at each position choose not to work out at the combine, instead wait for more familiar campus settings. Deion Sanders said his son had 7 different offensive coordinators in 4 years combined at Jackson State and Colorado and continued to perform at a high level. On ESPN, Mel Kiper, Big Boy, Shedeur Sanders is rated as the number 4 prospect overall and the number 1 quarterback, just ahead of Miami's Cam Ward. Him and Cam Ward been working out together in the Dallas area with select QB coach Darryl Colbert. My view of the situation is he should do exactly this, because you don't need to see me throw in person. If you haven't came to a game and see me when the game going on, that's your fault. Why do I need to throw here? I'm with him 100% on this move right here. You get to throw with your receivers, and somebody say, oh, I want to see how he react with receivers he don't know. For what? If he go to a team, he going to be with receivers he know. So you find out how high he is with receivers he don't know. It's just stupid. That's for you. That's for your clickbait. We ain't having none of that. We not helping your content, okay? You just mad anyway at him.
If you even care, if you could wave a wand and change something about the narrative where you just get people to understand something about you as a player, would you?
I wouldn't change anything. I don't need to prove myself to those that that's not on the team, and those who's not franchise I'm going to lead. So whoever feels a way about anything, they could feel the way, because I know they don't genuinely know me. They have never met me. The ring stuff, with somebody's job is to create content, and create conversion and all this different type of stuff, so that's their job. So I don't even be mad at it at that point.
Jason Tatum scores 25 points as Celtics cruise the 118-105 win over the Knicks. Tatum scored 25 points with 10 rebounds and 9 assists to lead the Boston Celtics to a 118-105 victory over the New York Knicks on Sunday. Tatum just missed getting a triple-double for the second straight game after earning 1 in a victory at Philadelphia on Thursday. Jaylen Brown had 24 points and 8 rebounds, and Derek Fisher finished with 19 for Boston, which won his 5th straight and improved to 3-0 against the Knicks on the season. Karl-Anthony Towns led the Knicks with 24 points. Brunson had 22. The Knicks kind of came back in the third quarter, got the deficit down to 95-89, with Mikal Bridges driving to the basket early in the quarter, but the Celtics then went on a 10-0 run, took control. Brown had the last 6 points in the run, and it was pretty much a lazy game after that. They were coming off a 37-point loss to Cleveland Cavaliers on Friday. Almost lost that game by 40. Then you come back and have this performance against the Celtics. I know it's a marathon, not a sprint, but this kind of is like, the only thing you can say from this is you learn more in your losses than in your wins. And you also got to say Josh Hart had just returned after missing 2 games with sore right knee. Despite him giving solid defense and offense production, 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists, it wasn't nearly enough to overcome the gap between the teams. Celtics, they beat the Knicks by 23 and 27 in their first 2 meetings this season. Boston is averaging 127 points in his 3 wins versus the Knicks. As a Knicks fan, would I love the Knicks to have victories over the Celtics? Yes. Do I think it's the end of the world because we don't have victories over the Celtics? No, because the adjustments are getting better, and I think Tibbs is not a good coach as we need, but he all we got, so we got to ride with him, people. So let's just hold on. It's all we got is what we got. Stop bugging out. The Philadelphia 76ers are considering all options when it comes to Embid's knee. According to Nick Nurse, Embid did not practice Sunday. The Sixers head coach was asked whether Embid's dip in level and admission that he's not at his normal self was prompting any change in the team's approach to the superstar big man's bothersome left knee. I think they're trying to do all things that they think are necessary each and every day to try to get it better, Nurse said. I would agree with you that he's not moving nearly as well as he was. We are hoping that maybe some conditioning and rhythm will get that going, but it doesn't appear that way right now. Again, they're doing everything they can to see what the status is for tomorrow and see if it can get a little better. That the Sixers and Embid are consulting doctors and considering alternative options on his injured knee. NBC Sports Philadelphia John Clark confirmed that report, including the detail that Embid again experiencing swelling in his left knee following Saturday's defeat to the Nets. Embid is scheduled to undergo tests on his knee earlier this week, at which point both parties will collaborate with specialists on the best route forward, ESPN reported. Embid has totaled 29 points on 7 for 22 shooting over the Sixers' last 2 losses. He saw no fourth quarter action Saturday. Did Nurse have a conversation with Embid about his lack of crunch time minutes? No. He saw the way guys were playing, Nurse said. They were rolling, and they gave themselves every chance to win. Yeah, he's okay. Unlike Embid, Maxey featured for the Sixers down the stretch. He logged 43 minutes against Brooklyn and scored the game-high 31 points. Edwards was a partial participant in the Sixers practice and said he'd been feeling better, barring any setbacks. His return sounds like it will come near the future. The same cannot be said about Gordon or Lowry. Eric's still in the middle of trying to figure out what the plan is, Nurse said. He's seen 2 specialists and he's going to see another one here shortly. And Cal, it just kind of is what it is. He got a hip problem, and that's going to kind of be there. It's just a matter of getting it to a place where it isn't painful and dealing with the pain and hopefully getting him back out here.